Archaeology has long been an accepted tool 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 accepted tool for studying prehistoric cultures. Relatively recently, the same techniques have been systematically applied to studies of the more immediate past. This has been called historical archaeology, a term that is used in the United States to refer to any archaeological investigation into North American sites that past date the arrival of Europeans. Back in the 1930s and the 1940s, when building restoration was popular, historical archaeology was primarily a tool of architectural reconstruction. Ah, really? The role of archaeologists was to find the foundation of historic buildings and then take a back seat to architects. The mania for reconstruction had largely subsided by the 1950s and 1960s. Most people entering historical archaeology during this period came out of university anthropology departments where they had studied prehistoric cultures. They were, by training, social scientists, not historians, and their work tended to reflect this bias. The questions they framed and the techniques they used were uh, I cannot do without you. Ah, frame. Uh, Designed to help them understand understand as scientists how people behaved. But because they were treating on historical ground for which there was often extensive written documentation, it's because their own knowledge of this period was usually limited. Their contributions to American history remained circumscribed. Their report the report, highly technical and sometimes poorly written, went unread. More recently, professional archaeologists have taken over. These researchers have sought to demonstrate that their work can be a valuable tool not only of science but also of history, providing fresh insights into the daily lives of ordinary people whose existence might not otherwise be so well documented. Documented. This newer emphasis on archaeology as social history has shown great promise, and indeed work done in this area has led to a reinterpretation of the United States past. In Kingston, New York, for example, evidence has been uncovered that indicates that English goods were being smuggled into the city at a time when the Dutch supposedly controlled trading in the area. And in Sacramento, an excavation at the site of a fashionable 19th century hotel revealed that garbage has been stashed in the building's basement despite the sanitation laws to the contrary. contrary. Let me stash.